What's going on, guys? It's Mercury and welcome back to more Reg D battles for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. In today's video, we're going to be hopping on the online ladder with Sneasler and just showing you how strong this Pokemon is. It's got a great signature move in Dire Claw, and I'm super excited to show you guys the team that we do have built for Sneasler. I feel like Sneasler isn't all that versatile, you definitely have to team build around it, but we're going to get into all that in the quick team breakdown that we're going to do. But if you just want to skip straight into the action, check out the timestamp right here, and please leave a like and subscribe as well. We will have a bunch more videos coming for you guys in the near future. And yeah, with all that being said, let's get straight into it. So let's talk about Sneasler first. Sneasler has an excellent attack stat. It doesn't have the greatest defenses, but it's got really good attack and speed, and the moveset definitely supports that. So you've got Acrobatics, Dire Claw, Close Combat, Protect. You could drop something like Acrobatics or Protect in favor of Swords Dance, but I like the consistency. I like being able to protect as well as being able to do extra damage with Terra Flying Acrobatics. And Acrobatics obviously gets doubled in power once you have consumed your item, which in this case is a Psychic Seed, which once you've consumed it, you get a double power boost to your Acrobatics, plus your speed will be doubling, enabling you to outrun pretty much everything in the format, including Regieleki and even things like Booster Energy Iron Bundle for speed. So the way to activate your Psychic Seed is actually to go with Indeedee. So a common lead would be Indeedee plus Sneasler, but Indeedee is overall just a great Pokemon. You could even put like Herbarouge on this team, for example, in place of one of the other members, but I think what we've got on the team is definitely cool and a little bit off meta, and as you guys know, I like to use very unique things. So let's talk about Indeedee. Indeedee is a great user of the Rocky Helmet. With Terra Water, you can definitely survive things like even Terra Water Choice Band Surging Strikes, I believe, from an Urshifu, but you're able to do damage to any Pokemon that makes contact with you in general through the use of Rocky Helmet. And then it's just got the standard support room, or the support moves here, like Dazzling Gleam. You've got Follow Me and Helping Hand to redirect and do some extra damage with your partners, like for example Sneasler. And then you have Trick Room, which actually supports some of the slower Pokemon on the team. One of those would be Garganacl. Garganacl I feel like has fallen off in usage since Regulation C, but it might start to pick up again because it's still an overall great Pokemon with a complete immunity to Sleep and I think other moves that affect status on it. With its ability Purifying Salt, it's definitely still having a place in the meta. And Wide Guard is always nice to block things like Protect, the Wild Bolt Storm, Bleak Wind Storms, things like that. So it's one of the slow Pokemon that takes advantage of Trick Room from Indeedee, and the other one would be the Enamorous Therian. I haven't seen too many people actually using this Pokemon, but you've got just a max HP, max special attack with an Assault Vest set here. Pretty standard thing. You've got Steel Terra to cover your weaknesses, except for, actually one game I did verse against a Chi-Yu, and he was kind of able to catch me off guard with a Heat Wave, even though I was Terastalizing. But that's kind of besides the point. The attacking moves are Springtide Storm, Mystical Fire, Moonblast, and Earth Power. I feel like this is, in general, doing a lot of damage with your same type attack bonus, and also having coverage for things that, Terra into Grass, or are Grass types, or even things like Heatran, you can hit it with Earth Power, although Heatran's kind of a tricky one because it does have Flash Fire, so you're really not great into Heatran, and you definitely don't want to Terra Steel in front of Heatran. So Heatran's a little bit of a tricky matchup, but you have other Pokemon that can deal with it. For example, you have Iron Bundle and Urshifu. So Iron Bundle is still a really solid Pokemon from Regulation C. It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the format with max speed and booster energy. In fact, I think it is the fastest unless you're putting a Choice Scarf on Dragapult or Regieleki, for example, but standard set here, and then Ghost Terra to obviously not get hit by fighting type moves and also prevent Fake Out from coming out onto your bundle. But another good Pokemon that goes along with Iron Bundle is actually Terra Dark Urshifu. So with Terra Dark and obviously the Single Strike Urshifu plus Choice Band, you can do so much damage into your opponent. It's just absolutely crazy. A great lead is actually just Iron Bundle plus Urshifu because you can get an Icy Wind, drop the opponent's speed, and then just try and Terra Dark, hit them with Wicked Blow or something, and just try and pick up a quick KO. But overall, that's the team here. And question of the day, as always, what is the best designed Hisuian form? For me, I personally think it might actually be Kleavor. Now, we did use Kleavor in the previous video, but I think Kleavor has an excellent design, and one of my other favorite Hisuian designs is actually Arcanine. I just think it looks so cool, although that rock typing is definitely kind of a double-edged sword. So, with all that being said, hope you guys will enjoy the video, and let's get straight into it. Ooh, we see another Iron Bundle, and he also has Urshifu, Tornadus, Rillaboom, Heatran, and Mimikyu. Mimikyu is an interesting Pokemon. I feel like I might actually get value out of going for Icy Wind plus straight up Urshifu here, although it is a little bit scary if he brings Tornadus in the front. Plus, he also does have the priority with Fake Out. So I'm thinking actually not to lead this. I'm thinking we go in DD, set up Psychic Terrain. Don't think we bring Garganacl into this one just because he has Woodhammer and we don't have a defensive Terra to help us with that. We're Water Terra on Garganacl, so... We have Protect on Sneasler, but I think we do go in DD. Yeah, this is a solid lead into the opponent. And then we could potentially also get a Trick Room up. I feel like he definitely brings Rillaboom, though. So we're gonna have to bring these guys in the back. Yeah. Oh, because I was gonna say let's bring Garganacl, but if he has Rillaboom, our Garganacl is gonna be absolutely like useless in the matchup because he's gonna bring it in, get up his grassy terrain to counter my psychic terrain, and then just start, you know, attacking. He's gonna have Fake Out, you know, because that's normally blocked by the psychic terrain. But if he changes the terrain, yeah, we're in big trouble. So let's see. Heatran Mimikyu is gonna be the lead. I feel like this is fine. At least it should be. Does Mimikyu get Fake Out? I don't think so. That being said, I think Follow Me is still going to be good. I could just Protect. Let me think here. I could go for Psychic in the Mimikyu just to break the disguise and then protect the Sneasler, because I don't have a good switch in. Or we could go for Follow Me and then try and attack into Heatran. Now let's go for Psychic and then we're going to go for Protect. I feel like this is a much more passive play. Oh, he actually does swap the Heatran, so that's not good. Into Rillaboom. You know what though? Fair enough, fair enough. I was considering going for a close combat. That's actually a really good play on my opponent's part. Play Rough does come out. So he was trying to get some damage. The good thing is, he can fake me out, but I don't think he one-shots my Sneasler. Potential double up could be bad, but like... I think we go for Follow Me here. Yeah, let's go for Follow Me, and then we're gonna go for a Dire Claw. I think he probably fakes out the Sneasler. Maybe he just straight up goes for a Wood Hammer, but that would be an insane play. Let's actually swap in the Iron Bundle. I don't think he makes that play. This is also good because the more the game goes on, the more he could potentially Terra, and then I know exactly what he's going to do. Let's see if he Terras this turn. He does not. He just goes for Fake Out like I thought. And if it's a Play Rough, that's absolutely fine. So we should get Bundle in for free. Indeed, he shouldn't take that much damage from a Play Rough. Oh, actually, I did more than I thought. But less than half, so that's good. And he's actually Life Orb, yeah, that's why I did so much damage. That being said, we could go for something like Helping Hand into Iron Bundle plus Freeze Dry. Are we Terra Ice? No, we're Terra Ghost. Most Rillabooms don't have Protect because they're usually Assault Vest, right? So let's go for the Helping Hand here. And then just the Freeze Dry. Because we don't want to get taken out. Hopefully Iron Bundle can put in work here. Yeah, let's go for this play. He's going to swap the Mimikyu. Totally fine by me. Probably going to go back out into Heatran. Absolutely okay. I'm really glad that I did not freeze dry that slot though, because I was considering it. I was definitely considering it. Freeze Dry gonna do good damage into Rillaboom, but not KO, of course. Maybe he gets KO'd by the Wood Hammer recoil, although I think he will survive with a little bit of HP, so it is what it is. Do we have U-turn? No, we don't have U-turn. Yeah, I think we go into Sneasler here. Unfortunately, we had to switch him out, but you gotta do that sometimes. Okay, so that being said, let's see here. Who else did he have on his team? He has Urshifu, Tornadus, and Bundle. Yeah, I think Follow Me is in order. We could also swap, but I just don't want to take damage from Heatran. Yeah, we're gonna Dire Claw. So I'm playing this like he could not possibly protect the Rillaboom, so yeah, we're probably gonna pick up the KO here. And then if he does go for a like duel or a spread move like Heat Wave, that's okay. It's just unfortunate because we had to switch out, so we lost like our Psychic Seed boost. Oh, he actually goes for Substitute. Good play. That puts us in a pretty bad spot, to be honest. The nice thing is, though, he shouldn't be doing tons of damage. We have that like passive healing as well, so it's kind of nice. Let's see what his last Pokemon is if he decides to switch into it. We know he has Mimikyu in the back, and then he had, what, Tornadus, Iron Bundle, and Urshifu. Would definitely be scary, but let's see. It is Urshifu, okay. So totally fine by me, but it is Dark Urshifu. Definitely not good. I think we still have to go for Follow Me. Because there's no way, even if we tear the Indeedee, like there's no way we would survive. And Acrobatics though, like this could KO his Urshifu with Terra Flying. Because it would be 110 base power. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Let's just send it. Ooh, he was trying to bait us into going for close combat, but he doesn't know we have Acrobatics. So this is good. Maybe Heatran even protects. But this should KO Mimikyu, right? Like, Mimikyu's not the bulkiest Pokemon. So yeah, we're going to go for Terra Flying. This will give us same type attack bonus on our Acrobatics. Hit the Mimikyu hard. Yeah. And we don't take a potential stat drop with close combat. Let's see, maybe he doesn't have Heat Wave, maybe he has Flamethrower instead, which I would be totally okay with. And yeah, we just take out the Mimikyu, perfect. So now, it's a lot less of a guessing game, but him having Substitute is pretty bad for us, and he does go for Heat Wave. I thought he missed for a second there, because it kind of lagged a little bit. He still doesn't Terra, though. I think this turn he tears the Urshifu. Grassy terrain goes away, but it's not really a problem. We need to take out this Urshifu though. Like, we desperately need to take him out. So let's see. I think a Follow Me is okay. He probably knows we're gonna go for Follow Me, so he might detect Urshifu. Most of them are just Dark Terra, though. But I was gonna protect, but like we can't in front of Urshifu. Let's go for Follow Me, and then let's go for debating, though. Like an Acrobatics would not KO him if he is Terra. Let's go for Dire Claw. Let's just do it. He does Terra this turn into what? Dark. Please be Dark. A close combat would, like, Yeah, it would have done so. It would have like won us the game though. Maybe I should have gone for close combat. That's probably just the throw. I just didn't want to lose my Sneasler on this turn, and he didn't protect, so that's good. Maybe we pick up a lucky status condition though. Oh, we're actually faster as well. Let's see. Oh, we do paralyze him. That's actually not bad. So he's gonna Heat Wave. Oh, we actually survive with both Pokemon. I think we're good. And he gets fully parried. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. So now, in DD... Follow Me is useless here because we're faster anyway. Ooh, but he probably has Sucker Punch, right? Maybe Follow Me is not useless. Oh, now this is a mind game. Because he has Sucker Punch, which would KO both of our Pokemon at this range. Oh man, we gotta make a choice here. He probably knows we're gonna Follow Me, but we have to. I think he's choiced though. He's probably choiced. We're gonna go for this. Just fully send it. Okay. Maybe he misses a Heat Wave as well. Unfortunately, his Terra Pokemon did not get to do anything, but this one's going to be close because all we have is Urshifu in the back, and he's got a substitute. Oh, he misses one of our Pokemon? He misses Sneasler. Sweet. Yeah, that definitely wraps it up. Okay, so a bit of good luck on our end. I think we would have been okay, because I don't think he would one-shot our Urshifu regardless. But who's faster between the two? Okay, let me just double-check here. So 155, and then 163, so our Urshifu is faster. I think the right play is to go for a Wicked Blow regardless, so Wicked Blow will come out and then a close combat should KO. Yeah. Wicked Blow. Close combat. We could protect though as well. What do you think? Wicked Blow plus protect actually would just seal us the game, yeah. So we're gonna protect. You can't break through that. Urshifu will survive any one attack, I believe. Wicked Blow comes out. We're going to break the sub, and then the Heatran will go probably just go for a Heat Wave again. Let's see. Yep, Heat Wave. We survived that anyway. Sweet. Oh yeah, it only did like half. A burn would have kind of been unfortunate, but it is what it is. And then we're going to go for close combat, because we don't want to throw. Let's see how much this does. A lot of damage, though. Nice, nice. Ooh, so a bit of a tricky game there, but we managed to pull it off. The substitute play by the opponent on that one turn was really, really good, and I didn't expect it. That's actually pretty smart by the opponent, so one thing you guys can do if you know a Pokemon like Indeedee is going to play passive and go for things like Follow Me and Helping Hand, you can just straight up punish that and just go for like substitute, for example. And by punish I mean like take advantage of that, so just make the corresponding play for when they try to play really passive. So you can just go for like substitute. You can set up like a status move, like not that Heatran has those, but other Pokemon, for example, can like set up like Swords Dances, boosts with like Nasty Plot, things like that. But yeah, it can be a little predictable when you have just like Indeedee on the field, because everyone knows what Indeedee does. But it was a pretty good first match with this team. I liked it. Ooh, okay, Spectrier. I feel like I've seen this team as well. I think Cybertron did a video on it, so go check that out if you guys want to see Spectrier Grimmsnarl. I don't know if it's the exact team, but I think it is. So Spectrier, Grimmsnarl, Urshifu, probably Rapid Strike, Iron Hands, Heatran, and Moltres Galarian. So, I am debating going for Bundle Urshifu again. And then instead of having the Garganacl in the back, I'm thinking Enamorus. The only problem is Iron Hands. What's our Iron Hands answer? Because if we bring Enamorus, like, we're good into hands, but he has Wild Charge, and our Terra is Steel, so he has Drain Punch. So yeah, I think we're going to have to bring Sneasler. Let's bring these two and then go for the Indeedee plus Sneasler in the back. I don't think we have any priority aside from Sucker Punch, which we probably won't need to use, I assume. Depends on what their lead is. I can definitely see Grimmsnarl leading it. Like, I feel like most teams that have Grimmsnarl on the team will always lead it. Or almost always lead it, just because screen support is so valuable in this meta. And it is Grimmsnarl Spectrier, just like I thought. Okay. Nice thing is, I have Icy Wind to potentially break a Focus Sash. I don't remember what the Spectrier's item was. But yeah, Icy Wind, and then I could Terra Dark Wicked Blow, because I'm pretty sure that gets around like everything. Yeah, let's just try and send it, honestly. We're going to go for Icy Wind, Terra Dark Wicked Blow. He can't protect. Yeah, let's try this. Oh, he actually swaps, okay. He just swaps into Moltres, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Shiny Galarian Moltres, love it. I have one as well, because there was an event in Sword and Shield where you could get the shiny legendary birds from Galar, and they all came in Cherish Balls, which is really nice. I love the Cherish Ball. It's such a cool, like, symbol in term. Like, it basically just says you have a Pokemon from an event. And Icy Wind comes out. It's probably gonna do decent damage into Moltres, like nothing crazy, but this is kind of bad because we've also probably given it Berserk if it doesn't go down. But it might. It honestly might. And it looks like he's probably just gonna Spirit Break. So, oh, it does not go down. Okay. Even with Terra Dark. So I'm guessing Citrus Berry. Yep, Citrus Berry. Spirit Break. I don't know if this KOs, though, for sure. It does not, okay. So that is pretty good. I do think we should risk a Hydro Pump. Or we could Protect and then swap Urshifu, because I want to swap Urshifu, I'm just not sure. Maybe into Sneasler? I just don't want to take a lot of damage, so... Would a Freeze Dry KO? Let me think here. Hydro Pump can miss, because we're 80% accurate. If he Terras or protects the Moltres, that's not good. But he's +1 attack. I think we have to risk the Hydro Pump miss. And then go out into... Let's go out into Indeedee. Because I can see him setting up a screen here. Or I can see him setting up a screen here. But hopefully we hit Hydro Pump. If he protects, he protects. But then like a Spirit Break shouldn't do a lot. I'm predicting a Terra here. Nope, no Terra, no screen. Hydro Pump connects. It doesn't KO Moltres! Oh, that's so bad. And he gets a crit on Air Slash. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh, that's so bad. Wow. We got so unfortunate there. I don't know what the Grimmsnarl Terra is. So let's go into Sneasler. Thing is, Icy Wind can miss, so I'm just debating. What's the rest of his team looking like? Okay. Icy Wind is probably fine here, plus Dire Claw. Yep, he just protects, no Terra. Probably just screen. And it is a Reflect, okay. Kinda wishing I had Brick Break, but this will KO Grimmsnarl. And Moltres survives. Okay, so does he bring back in his first Pokemon, or does he... He brings in Heatran, okay. But at the very least, we know what he has. Like, we know it's Spectrier. But I think Icy Wind is fine here. Maybe Icy Wind Protect? No, actually, because we don't want him getting free damage on the Iron Bundle. Why don't we double Protect here? I'm thinking. We double protect and Moltres could survive. I mean, it will survive. We're gonna Icy Wind and then protect. Okay, no terror from the opponent. He probably just went for Heat Wave, but then he has his last Pokemon in the back, Spectrier. Oh, and he went for Earth Power. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so with that, we're in a much better spot. Huh. So Spectre coming out. Now Heatran could have Protect, I just don't know for sure. Who is the bigger threat here in the end game? I think Hydro Pump Heatran makes sense, but probably doesn't KO. So Hydro Pump Heater. We've already Terra'd. Now I think we gotta Protect, and then go for Close Combat. Yeah. Let's just go for this. He's gonna Terra the Heatran, I assume, into a fighting, or sorry, Grass type. This is super common on Heatran, like I was saying, or maybe I didn't say that, but it is super common on Heatran. Bundle gonna Protect. Maybe he went for a Terra Blast on the bundle, which would be ideal. So Close Combat is still gonna put out like decent damage, like not great, and we do lose our special defense boost that we had from our Psychic Seed, which is fine. And he goes for Psychic here. This will definitely KO, unfortunately. That's just why I didn't want a Hydro Pump. Because now he's probably going to Terra Blast, right? Okay. Went for Heat Wave. Yeah, this is not good. I can't Sucker Punch now because of my own Psychic Terrain. I have messed up with that, but it's okay. Let me think here. Icy Wind would be good. Heatran could Protect. Icy Wind and Wicked Blow is like our only option of actually winning this game. Because Spectrier does naturally outspeed. So let's see. We're not in a terrible spot though. Because like this will pick up the KO. He's used this Terra. And now if Heat Wave knocks out both of my Pokemon, like obviously we lose. But he has a chance to miss. It has a chance to not KO Bundle. Because we are invested a little bit in the special defense. But let's see. He misses, actually, Urshifu, so that's pretty good. And Bundle probably survives anyway, so... I'm curious here. I think that we could have actually... We probably still would have won, because, like... Let's say he KOs Urshifu there, plus we get off a Freeze Dry. That would win us the game regardless. Like, Freeze Dry KOs here every time, I think. He's at less than half health, yeah. Unless he's no, he's not Assault Vest, right? So I think we win this one. Freeze Dry picks up the knockout. Yeah, the Icy Wind was super essential there. We honestly would have lost if we had missed an Icy Wind, which is a 5% chance, but you always run that risk when you run moves that are not 100% accurate, so definitely a little bit lucky, but come on, if a move is 95% accurate, you should expect to hit it most of the time. Like, you're not making any crazy risky plays, but we definitely needed that because Spectrier has a pretty fast speed stat. Definitely outspeeds Urshifu, but Iron Bundle put in so much work there from the beginning. I just kind of wish we had made better use of our Sneasler, but it kind of happens. I was debating also switching out, but I didn't know he had Psychic. If I had known that he had Psychic, like if I knew for sure, like if it was that team that I had seen in the Cybertron video, then yeah, I would have definitely made the switch to Urshifu there. But even then, I could have gotten KO'd by Heat Wave. So, I think we made the right plays, and a little bit of luck definitely goes a long way. Ooh, wow, okay. That's a lot of unique Pokemon. And we see Iron Shreds plus Glamora, Gastrodon, Iron Moth, the Screamtail, and Dragonite. Interesting. I think this is a more balanced lead into what he has. Like the Iron Bundle plus the Sneasler, and then I think a Indeedee in the back. Because then we can potentially switch it in and take a... or potentially block like a priority move. And then who do we want as our fourth? I could see a case for an Landorus for sure, because it's actually pretty good into most of his team, except for Gastrodon and Screamtail. Everything else we can hit super effectively. But yeah, I think an Landorus is good here. He's also got a decent amount of special attackers, like most of his team, depending on if Screamtail has a Play Rough or the Dazzling Gleam like they typically run. But yeah, let's see what the opponent is going to lead with. I'm predicting, like, I could see Iron Moth being a decent lead in case he wants speed control, because they usually run booster energy speed. Yeah, it is Iron Moth more interesting. Okay, so how do I want to play this? Iron Bundle's definitely in a bad spot, I will say. But we could protect the Scout for a Terra. I think we will protect, and then probably switch out into Indeedee. Or we could go into a Landorus as well. No, Landorus isn't great yet. Yeah, let's protect here, and then go into Indeedee. So I think that the opponent made a great decision in leading two poison types, because I mean they're so scary. Plus I can't really just spam Dire Claw into his team because he has two poison types. But I'm gonna try and scout for a Terra here. Doesn't look like he Terras in the first turn, so that's fine. Bundle gonna protect, keeping us safe. Maybe he just doubled that slot, but he just protects the Iron Moth, which is good. Get a free switch into Indeedee, and then the Glamora just goes for Spiky Shield. Oh, so he does also just double protect, so that's actually pretty good. So what does he want to do here? I think we could go into Sneasler. We have options. We have options for sure. I think a Hydro Pump would be good just to see if he's Focus Sash or not, or if he Terras. And then probably just a Psychic, just to get damage off. This covers for both potential Terras, but he swaps here. Okay, good. That being said, though, I think he might have gone for an Energy Ball. Oh, he goes for Gastrodon. Good play, good play. Yeah, now he gets a special attack boost. That's an excellent play. Super risky on my end, too. I probably shouldn't have done that, but... And he goes for Discharge. That is an excellent play. But Bundle does survive, so that's kind of nice. Indeedee critical hit kind of stinks, but we're going to get a decent Psychic off here. Also just going to make sure that I get my Sneasler in before we actually go for... Before we get the Psychic Terrain to run out. We could protect again to scout for a Terra. He might have been saving his Terra for Gastrodon, honestly. I can see him 100% protecting his Gastrodon. So we're going to protect here, and Indeedee will go for Psychic. Oh, scary, scary match. The opponent's really thinking about what to do. Yeah, it's going to be Terrafire on Gastrodon, right? It's got to be. That's what I was worried about. So Bundle, not going to be providing much value in the end game, but maybe... Oh, he's Terra Steel. Interesting. Interesting. That's also a good Terra for Gastrodon. But this means we have super effective attacks with, like, Close Combat, for example. Bundle going to protect. We do have super effective attacks with our... Oh, he goes for Sludge Wave. Huh. We should survive this, though. Doesn't affect Gastrodon. Really cool team from the opponent, though. Weird. I was gonna say we should survive that even with like the critical hit on the first turn, but he went for Earth Power. Unfortunate. How speedy are we? So we're 206 speed. Yeah, okay, so we can't go for close combat first. I think we bring in Sneasler. We go for Terra, because he'll probably want to go for Earth Powers. Slash Protect. Oh, it's Treads. Interesting. I'm honestly okay with this. So Sneasler are going to come out. You know what, though? Kudos to my opponent for using such an interesting team with Pokemon that you, like, rarely see. I have a lot of respect for that. We protected last turn, right? So, I think we definitely have to go into Enamorus here. Probably go for Terra, Flying. I can see him protecting as well. Oh, we can't click Dire Claw into any of his Pokemon, though, because they're all, like, either immune or it's not very effective. So let me think here. We go into Enamorus, and then we want to close combat something, I think, this turn. We're going to close combat Gastrodon. It could be like a Scarf Iron Treads or something. I don't know, I rarely see that Pokemon. It's definitely not... Like, there's so many better things you can use in this format. But hopefully no Protect from Gastrodon. And we are going to Terra Flying here. If he went for, like, Rock Slide or something, that would really stink. Although, you know what? With Iron Bundle having been in the previous turn, I don't think he would have protected because Gastrodon was fairly safe. I couldn't have Hydro Pumped, so I don't think there would have been a reason for him to protect. And Close Combat might actually pick him up here. It does just one-shot Gastrodon. Nice. The only thing I'm worried about now is potentially, like, Heavy Slam. Oh, that probably doesn't one-shot, right? Oh, yeah, he went for Iron Head. Definitely not good, but we kind of had to do it. So, Glimmora gonna come out. Oh, he's Air Balloon. Huh. Okay. I don't know why I didn't notice that at the beginning of the game, but he is Air Balloon. So we have to go for... no, we can actually switch in the bundle here, I think. Or... Nah, we're going to leave in Enamorus. We're going to use Mystical Fire on the Glimmora just to break the Air Balloon. And then we're going to close combat. Treads. No Protects come out. Does this KO? Is he Focus Sash or something? No, we actually just pick up the Knockout. Perfect. So if that's the case, it's going to be a 2v1, because I assume he gets a KO this turn. Power Gem comes out. And then, yeah, Mystical Fire. You know what? I'm hoping he actually targets the bundle here. Because we popped his Air Balloon. We can guarantee a knockout with an Earth Power next turn. Mystical Fire comes out. Drops his special attack. Not that it matters, because I think at this point he will pick up the KO. But what does matter is we have two chances here to actually hit a Hydro Pump. Because... Or, that's if he doesn't target the bundle. So... I think we should win this game, although if we miss Hydro Pump twice, like, which can definitely happen, we lose. So let's go for Hydro Pump plus the Earth Power. We'll see who he targets. We do hit Hydro Pump, and it just KOs Glimmora. Perfect. So unfortunately, Enamorus didn't get to do much in that one, but I like it as a Pokemon. I think it's really cool. Definitely not that bulky on the physical side, but apparently at 8, you know, super effective, same type attack bonus Iron Head, so... Yeah, you know, it kind of did its job. We needed to preserve the bundle for sure, and I was super scared of bundle going down because I needed it for the end game. But yeah, I think we played that pretty well. And just shows that with this team, you really don't always need to bring Urshifu, so that's good. Oh, and we actually see Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Berserker, Scizor, Qianpao, and Iron Hands. I think this is the team that James Beck featured on his channel. So it's Steely Spirit plus Choice Band, Bullet Punch with Steel Terra on the Scizor. So that being said, I am very scared. You know what though? Indeedee is essential for this matchup. Like, we need it for sure. We're actually going to go Indeedee plus I think Garganical. If he leads Iron Hands, that's not great. But indeed, Garganacl makes sense here. I think we leave Urshifu behind. Although crits would be nice against the Dondozo. Huh. How useful is Bundle? Maybe not the most useful in this matchup. So if we don't bring Bundle, we don't have Speed Control. If we don't have Speed Control, then Urshifu is a little less useful, admittedly. So we're going to have to probably leave that behind, as it doesn't do great into his team. Aside from critting through Dondozo's boosts with the Commander Tatsugiri. But yeah, I think these are fine as a lead. We bring Sneasler in the back, which could be good. And then we will bring in Amorous as well. So let's see if we can make this work. Hopefully we can get off some Dire Claws and get some status effects going, because I haven't been able to do that the whole time. But yeah, if you're in the position to set that up, then I think Sneasler is an excellent Pokemon. But if you can't make that work, I think it's a little bit subpar. Because it's not like the strongest Pokemon, it's really not bulky either. Even with the boost to like Psychic Seed or Grassy Seed, whatever you have. But yeah. Nice thing is he can't Fake Out. But Trick Room will be pretty important here. So like I think we're gonna have to go for Trick Room here. And then I'm debating on Terra and Garganacl. Or we could switch out too. Because like I don't really see him targeting that slot. It would be crazy if he has Taunt on Qianpao, because Qianpao does have access to Taunt. We're going to go for Trick Room. And I don't really like the spot that Garganacl is in, so we're actually going to... Or do we switch it out? No, we're going to protect it. Okay, we're going to protect, no tears from the opponent. Maybe he like doubles up in DD or something, expecting a Trick Room. He did go for Ice Spinner. Let's see. Maybe it's just Drain Punch. Oh, he got rid of Psychic Terrain. That's actually kind of smart. Okay, but the Drain Punch comes out into Garganacl, so we could have gotten it in for free. But we do get Trick Room up now, which is good. And we did break Focus Sash, which is actually kind of nice. He's also slower, or we're actually also slower than the Iron Hands with Ndidi, which means that we're faster under Trick Room. Let's do that, and then... Should we go for a Terra? That's my question. Yeah, we're gonna go for a Terra. I don't see him protecting Iron Hands. They're usually Assault Vest, so... Let's see. We're gonna Terra our Garganacl into water to cover for like Sacred Sword, Drain Punch, which he's probably gonna go for this turn. Or he could be trying to take out Ndidi. Maybe we even get like a lucky Qianpao Protect. But I think my opponent might recognize that he shouldn't Protect, yeah, which he did. So Salt Cure gonna come out into the Iron Hands, definitely good. And he goes for Drain Punch. Which makes sense. He actually does a good amount of damage too. Psychic comes out. How much does this do to Iron Hands? Yeah, he's definitely Assault Vest. I think that's a pretty standard set as well. Special Defense drop is really nice though, I will admit. He's probably going to predict us to Protect here. But I can see Hands switching this turn because we would be able to KO him. So you know what, we could make like a pretty bold play and just straight up go into Sneasler. Yeah, I think that's a decent play. I could see Hands switching out for sure. I just don't know what he has in the back. Trick Room's still up. We're gonna... hang on. Yeah, we're gonna go out into Sneasler, and then we're going to try and get a Recover. Maybe he protects Qianpao. Or he could have gone for Sucker Punch. I think that would... I think this switch covers for the Sucker Punch as well. Oh, Dondozo's gonna come out, okay. So I'm glad we didn't go for the Psychic. That switch was just so obvious, so I was like, I have to switch out here. And he did go for Sucker Punch, so that's good. We get our Sneasler in for free. Recover with the Garganacl. Perfect. And now, we're almost back to full health with Garganacl, and then we have a choice to make here. I think we Protect here, plus we go into Indeedee. Because this covers for like most options that my opponent can go for. If he attacks into Sneasler, great. If he attacks into the Indeedee slot, we might be losing it, but the important thing is to get up Psychic Terrain here. Activate our Seed. And no swaps from the opponent. He might just be leaving Dondozo in without Tatsugiri. Like, I could definitely see that being the case. Because you don't always have to bring Tatsugiri. And we don't know his 4th Pokemon yet. So yeah, Psychic Surge gonna be activated again, so this is actually pretty nice. Our Seed activates, but we're going to be protecting this turn, and the Seed actually not going to be too useful unless he has a special attacker. But let's see. Oh, it's actually just Earthquake. Earthquake's his own Qianpao, interesting. But does this KO Indeedee, like unboosted? It doesn't, so that's good. Ice Spinner comes out, so I like that for sure. But like now we have a choice to make. Ooh, I don't want him... I mean, I don't really want him getting rid of my terrain, but realistically he goes for Ice Spinner here anyway. And there's still one more turn left to Trick Room. But Indeedee's going to be the fastest Pokemon, so we have to keep that in mind. I wish I had played this better with Trick Room expiring. We're going to go into Enamorus. And then we're going to follow me. Oh, did I get that off in time? I don't think I did. Tatsugiri comes out. Okay. This could potentially be decent. Commander boosts. So now we're facing down a Dondozo, and we know his 4th Pokemon. Still no KOs, so it's been a good match so far. But I hope we got the follow me off. It probably wouldn't matter if he just went for Earthquake. I mean, it definitely wouldn't matter in that case. But I'm kind of hoping he did. So let's see. Maybe he tears the Dondozo this turn as well. Oh, we actually did get Psychic into the Tatsugiri slot, so unfortunate. But Earthquake going to come out. Yeah, it's going to KO the Indeedee. So it's really too bad, but it's alright. Now, I think we can go for Dire Claws. I think. Trick Room expires. Or do we go for Garganacl? Like, Assault Cure would be nice, just to put him on a timer. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just kind of scared because I think that what he has in the back is better than what I have in the back, so... Springtide Storm. Like, I know we could miss Dondozo, but it would be nice to get an attack drop as well. So let's go for the Salt Cure. I wonder what item he is as well. The Wave Crash comes out. We live on 1 HP, that is insane. Okay, obviously we're going to miss the Tatsugiri, but please hit Dondozo. Oh, we're getting so unlucky. Oh, man. No, that's such bad luck. Oh, he's leftovers, right, okay. Okay. So yeah, super unlucky. But I imagine he just Wave Crashes because he doesn't want to take damage from the Enamorus. So it's like, we could get in our Sneasler here. Huh. We could get in Sneasler, because like he knows Garganacl isn't doing much, so I'm gonna get it. I'm actually just gonna go for Sneasler here. That is so unfortunate. Like, I know it wouldn't have done a ton of damage, the Springtide Storm, but... Man. I can also see him protecting here as well. It'll just be nice to get up the Dire Claws. Oh, he does actually Terra. Okay. Into Grass. Okay, that's actually good because we can go for Dire Claw. She's probably going to KO. I went for Terra Blast into... Enamel. Oh, no, into the Sneasler. Perfect. It's honestly fine by me. So we missed Tatsugiri. Do we hit Dondozo? No, of course we don't. I cannot believe how many times we've missed an 80% accurate move. Like, it's uncanny. It's horrible. Oh my god. That is crazy. Okay, so Mystical Fire. We should have just gone for that straight up, but it is what it is. Maybe we get like a Lucky Sleep or something. Oh, he goes for Order Up. Oh yeah, and he KOs Sneasler. This one's definitely over. Yeah. And that doesn't even KO. Man, super, super unfortunate. But it is what it is. We're going to try the Charizard team as well. But yeah. I actually didn't expect him to outspeed there. Because I forgot that you actually lose the Unburden boost if you switch out. We maybe could have played this one a bit better, but yeah, I don't think this team works all that well. I might try and do like a revised Sneasler team, because I like Sneasler as a Pokemon, I just haven't fully figured it out. Like, it's still fun to use him, I just, yeah. I think I can make a better team with Sneasler, so, definitely stay tuned for that. It's a little early to say, like, whether Sneasler is actually a great Pokemon or it's not, but, yeah, I'll still be looking into him more, like, in the future, but I definitely think there's, like, things that you can do, like, you can use it on Rillaboom teams, you can use it on Indeedee teams, as you've seen, but maybe Garganacl just isn't great in this format. I don't know. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the Sneasler battles. We didn't really get to spam Dire Claw much, which is unfortunate. I think we got to use it a few times, but yeah, we'll figure them out in the future for sure.